Ball to determine who will play in the Big Ten championship game. And this, a knuckleball that goes out of bounds. And he'll take off and run to start the game. And pick up. Up the middle goes Barkley. Backfield. Exactly what James Franklin told us yesterday they wouldn't do. And it's successful to Chris Godwin. Down the sideline. He's got Hackenberg. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. It looks like it's intercepted. And it is. Arjun Calhoun.
Nebraska did in this matchup when they put 39 on the board. But watch the corner. Watch Calhoun. You cannot make this throw when he's got 8 yards of cushion. You do not gain on it, and he does nothing but look back at you. Now, if you're going to throw that pass, it has to be to the back pylon where Gino gets
injured right shoulder. Suffered in the Maryland game. Was not able to play at Ohio State last week. He'll start on the ground with Gerald Holmes. And he grinds out about 2 or 3. 4-man rush. That had some velocity on it. Holmes again breaks a tackle. He's got a first down.
As they have moved Anthony Zettel out to defensive end. He is normally that 3-technique defensive tackle that will play an end this afternoon.
And Carl Nassib on the sideline. Cook floats it down the sideline. Caught but out of bounds. He played 3 snaps last week. Wide receiver screen to R.J. Shelton. Penn State couldn't get set. Wide open as a result. Reaching for the first down and picking it up is Joe. Inside the 35, grinding out a few more is Gerald Holmes. Backs have had opportunities.
Full start, offense, number 74.
4-man rush on 2nd and 7. Connor Cook beats the coverage to Burbridge. 9th play of the drive, play action. Looking for the end zone and dropping it in perfectly.
Well, you play zone coverage and you don't come after him, and Marcus Allen there just gets real nosy from his safety position. The sophomore has no right to come down whatsoever on that run fake. He does, and Michigan State knows what to do. R.J. Shelton has played a ton of ball, is a junior. Burbridge, a senior. Connor Cook, a redshirt senior. Guys show arm and play Stanford. Not saying they're going to creep all the way back into the number 4, but what an incredibly dominant performance after being stuffed a week ago.
Koa Farmer. Scooping it up as Godwin. And they'll throw it out to him on the edge. He's got a step across the 35. Saquon Barkley fighting hard for the first down. Darian Harris, 3rd down and a foot.
What did D'Antonio do?
Well, they bring a blitz here after Hackenberg. Long throw to the sideline and missed. Deshaun Hamilton, one-on-one, makes a move, spins to midfield. 3rd down. Hackenberg has time, extends the play, throws a bomb, underthrown for Hamilton, who can't fight his way back to the ball.
Offense, number 59.
Flipping over from right tackle to left tackle. They're sitting Paris Palmer available, but just beat up. And you can see right there, anytime with a net.
Pasquarello set to punt. McGarrett Kings, who had a huge fumble last week of a punt, a muff, was deep to receive, but lost last week to Michigan State. But the Spartans off to a good start. A convincing set to throw on 2nd down. Simple out. Caught by Cook. Pitch and catch with his best target this season. L.J. Scott again. Cook to the outside. Incomplete. 4-man rush again. Maybe a delayed blitz. Connor Cook has all day. Throws it over the middle. Had a big muff down inside the 10-yard line last week against Michigan. So replaced by Garrity this week. And Garrity gets cut down. Jet sweep, turn in the corner. The freshman Brandon Polk, he gets loose. He's got another gear. Gets bumped out of bounds. Inside. Middle screen. Saquon Barkley is met by Riley. Gain on 1st down. Hackenberg. Pocket starts to collapse. Spins and keeps the play alive. Dives inside. 4-down territory. 3rd and 3. Hackenberg outside. Incomplete. Bullet pass is caught.
And this offensive line is feeling it.
Play action again. Wide open Deshaun Hamilton. Saquon Barkley. to the 15, dragging a tackler inside the 10. Look at the freshman go.
Drive like this. This is yards after contact. That's what he's got to do, and really a zone read, which you don't see Penn State incorporate much either. But this kid is a difference maker. Best freshman in college.
Polk in motion. Instead, it's Barkley. Inside. Play action. Hackenberg rolling into the end zone. Incomplete. Near the goal line. It'll be 3rd and goal.
You can see that inside pressure Michigan State loves.
Where does Hackenberg go? Slants one in the end zone. Way too high. It goes to 0. They allow the snap. And Davis is able to put it through. Short kick to the 15-yard line to Delton Williams. Wonder about the strategy there for Penn State. A Big Ten game on Thanksgiving weekend. Michigan State running it with Delton Williams. So now we've seen Gerald Holmes, we've seen LJ Scott. Top of your screen. Direct snap, and it works to perfection. Getting to the edge is Aaron Burbridge.
Corners are perimeter people consistently tackling an issue.
15.
He just bumps into
2nd and 15. This time Penn State brings a blitz. It is picked up, floating it into no man's land. For Penn State has to get off the field on defense. And Cook floats it over the middle, and they will get off the field. Burbridge.
this afternoon.
Jake Hartbarger will try and pin Penn State deep. Garrity calls for a fair catch. Barkley with a cutback. Babashu. That's helping neutralize those pass rushers. A rollout here. He gets a block. Has some time to extend the play and throws it away. It is a blitz. Hackenberg under pressure, and he goes down.
So you get the ball out. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. There you go. The ball's got to be out. You have got to find a way to avoid the negative plays. Did such a wonderful job as a system early, and you can see that whole conversation is about identifying the front in the blitz. But Christian has got to make them better by just throwing it out of bounds, as he did on 2nd down, as frustrating as that may be.
Pasquarello now will try and avoid a big change in field position and a line drive kick that goes over the head of Kings.
Of handling success and adversity equally well.
Gerald Holmes for a couple.
Leave. They don't do that in this program.
Cook swings a screen to Holmes. He's down the sideline. Gerald Holmes dragging tacklers.
Because the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage, you're able to go downfield and block the safety. This is Marcus Allen. This is his guy. It looks like a screen pass. Looks like a busted coverage. No, it's not. Your guy and set your buddy up for success.
Burbridge in motion for Michigan State, looking to add to it. A little delayed handoff, and that frees up Gerald Holmes.
Everybody, good technique up front. You can see Connor Cook right there, eyes down the field, and that freezes the weak side linebacker. Troy Reeder
just did hold to a field goal. Holmes. Gang tackle. They show blitz. Finding a lane, breaking a tackle into the end zone.
Well, you know what? There's huge advantage when you run away from it, and that's exactly what Michigan State is able to do. You're going to see the blitz to the strong side against their weakness, and the Spartans take advantage.
An upset, and in spite of their loss last week, Ohio State would be going to the Big Ten championship game and misjudging before halftime with 7:12 to go for Penn State. Strong run, crucial possession before halftime for Penn State. And Barkley has a first down. Hackenberg to Godwin. Hackenberg backpedaling. He's in trouble. That's a huge loss and a mistake.
The technique of these defensive linemen really doesn't matter who it is. Every one of them does such a phenomenal job with their hands. They win. They win right off the jump, not just with their quickness. And Ron Burton defense consistently enough.
Barkley up the middle, trying to get what he can and gets to the edge. Out of the run by Saquon. Barkley, he's got the first down. Deshaun Hamilton wide open. He's got a first down and more. Down. Now they line up in a tighter look, and it's play action. Hackenberg under pressure, throws one up the seam. Incomplete.
He sure did, and this ball's got to just go underneath. That's the decision that you've got to make, and you have seen Christian do it, and you can see right underneath there in your frame is Adam Brenneman. He's wide open. There's no...
Blitz coming. Hackenberg beats it. Losing the football, though. Demetrius Cox picks it up. He's down the sideline. Cox might go. Touchdown.
Yes, you're going to have to slow this down. Replays. Get an opportunity to take a look at this right now. In the NFL, that's incomplete. In the NFL, I have seen enough plays to know that that is ruled incomplete. And how about Shalik Calhoun helping his buddies out all the way down the field?
Here comes the point after from Geiger. And replay obviously has confirmed.
Got to make sound decisions, and you've got to do it on every single play.
Koa Farmer from the 2. Has a lane, tripped up. Hackenberg was driving the Nittany Lions before they turned it over. And they start this drive again. Positive York trophy. It was named after John Heisman in 1936. Flag down.
Yeah, he's a difference maker.
Simple slant. Big play here. The wide receiver hitch caught by Godwin. And it looks like he is going to muscle his way for the first down.
We've seen this with Barkley. You see it with Godwin now. You see tremendous effort from these Nittany Lions. Wonderful block out in front as well. And they know where those sticks are. And he's running right through the tackle there of Demetrius Cox, much like his buddy Barkley did on the previous 3rd and long on the former series.
The blitz comes. Saquon Barkley, first down and more. Gets outside. He's got a blocker. And steps out of bounds. They have to have 7 before halftime. Deshaun Hamilton. Inside the 15. Deshaun Hamilton makes a move. Inside the 5. Penn State gets the play off. No.
Full start. Offense, number 72.
Here comes the blitz. Slant. Dropped. Now it's a fade to the pylon that has no chance. Hackenberg, he's going to look end zone, floats it in the end zone and getting separate.
Guys an opportunity, expecting pressure. They get 6-man, he got guy free, but it's still a one-on-one.
Penn State this time gets down in the red zone.
Seen very much from Christian at home.
Chris Gula can't kick it very deep, takes a hop down to R.J. Shelton. And this time Penn State does. Michigan State lines up to go empty. They've got a couple of timeouts. Here's Connor Cook over the middle. Low throw, and it's incomplete. And well protected again. Dumps one off to Delton Williams. Hogan. And now they'll run it. That'll stop the clock on the first down carry by Delton Williams. Down to 5 seconds to go. Cook to the sideline. Low throw. It's caught by Josiah Price. Reaches to 4th-year redshirt junior in the program coming out to buy some time. He'll try and hoist it the distance if he can. Lost the football. That will end the half.
2-man, and I would expect to see some adjustments from that schematically here out of the Spartans in the second half.
Chris Gula forces.
But they're giving themselves an opportunity, and that's all you can ask for on the road here into the second half.
And they swarm to the
first down.
Penn State brings a blitz, and it's batted down at the line. Again, it's a blitz. Cook to the sideline, walling off a senior receiver that knows his craft.
And that ball can't be put in a better spot. That is that deep comeback, and Connor Cook has wonderful anticipation. He and Burbridge have done this for.
Hand off to Holmes. Bobbing and weaving his way across the 45. Burbridge takes the Wildcat snap. Got Gerald Holmes as a lead blocker. They go quickly. And unable to move the pile, it looks like, is Holmes, but now it's...
I mean, you're going to see him get in this pile here, and that initial push there from Austin Johnson and crew was good enough.
They run a little option here, and now Cook will fade back. Wide open. He finds his man at the 30-yard line.
Penn State is just simply not good enough in this area defensively. They just get lost too many times. Eyes get caught in the backfield, and Connor takes advantage.
And they're going with some tempo. Cook down the sideline, squeezes it into Burbridge. What a move as he stays on his feet and leaps into the...
Contact by the defensive back here is going to force Burbridge out of bounds. But he never gives up on the play. And instead, that zone coverage. Marcus Allen He's got to make a play on
to be a remarkable play to get into the end zone and score a touchdown.
They call that cloud coverage. That's quarter call today, and I think they got it wrong weeks ago.
Remarkable play to take the contact, the balance for Aaron.
Very well. What tremendous body control and strength by Burbridge to not just make the catch, but to finish.
State. Hackenberg looking for a deep ball down the sideline, but Hamilton. Screen out to Hamilton. To the 30-yard. On the slant through the hands of
Capitalize.
Pasquarello tries to angle a kick away from. It's returnable. Makes the first man miss, but then is brought down with this group. Michigan State back to the offense. They've got this game right now in control. The Buckeyes that would play in the Big Ten championship game. Scott again.
Very similarly.
L.J. Scott again.
Today, you gotta fight for your reps.
Connor Cook off play action. Throws one down the sideline for Jamal Lyles.
You can see all the linebackers. What happened? I mean, look at that. They're 4 yards into their run fits before they realize that tight end sneaks.
That you talk about in terms of anything other than being really well coached. As Williams pounds his way. L.J. Scott. Another first
championship in their grasp.
This time Penn State. Scott again. It will be.
And they've won at a pretty historic rate around here.
Penn State showing blitz. Here they come with 5, maybe 6, floating it over the middle on time.
This is where he's at his best, and I just see Matt Hasselbeck. I mean, the more I watch this guy play, the more I just see on the line after a big play.
And give it to Scott, weaving his way to about the 5. Play action. Cook, end zone. Josiah Price.
He hopes in the years to come that he's going to build and model a team just like this. Speaking of no flinch, you turn your back to
12 plays. Shoes and Brock Eward and Shannon Spake in East Lansing. From the 10, it's Koa Farmer. Hackenberg looking for the home run to Hamilton, and it's incomplete.
You're going to grow up. You're going to cut entitlement off when you walk in the door, and you're going to work hard.
Clinching opportunity. Hackenberg, slant, caught, breaking free is Saeed Blacknall. Can they catch him? Lost the football, it's poked out from behind. Loose inside the 5. 3 for Penn State.
Well, it's attention to detail. I've said it 8 times already today. Riley Bola earlier when he forced that fumble. It's not just one thing to chase him down. An average coach football team, that guy just now were some big-time recruits because Blacknall may be the fastest Penn State Nittany Lion, and you can see the difference in gears right there. You're looking at probably 4.5 to 4.35 as Nicholson chases him down. And again, there is just no panic. Even in that moment when he's beat, the defense gets beat, and you just don't.
Saquon Barkley brought down before he could even get.
Here's about 4 Spartans here. They are just pinning their ears back. And on the grade sheet for Saquon, that's an NC.
Hackenberg will roll out and throw it away. Into the end zone, incomplete. Did a flag drop? Was not because of contact from Bulla.
Yeah, he'll see the tape, and they'll give you a little contact.
They'll toss it to him. And now we're right back to where we were from the 6.
Strange pitch right there, and you hesitate at all.
Hackenberg dumps it off. Saquon Barkley bottled up. It'll be 3rd and goal.
You can feel it in you.
Back pylon for Godwin. Incomplete. Slant to the end zone. Low throw. It's on target.
It's a big-time throw on 4th down. We've seen this from Hackenberg today. Talk about a rhythm when he can single hitch. Right, watch, single hitch, ball out, put in the position where his guy gets it, nobody gets it.
Blacknall was wide open. And there's no disguise here. It's just a straight onside kick. And Play action for Connor Cook. He finds a crosser in Shelton. Now it's Gerald Holmes. Tough to bring down. Realizes it as a senior will. Play action. He's going to roll out. Burbridge can't make the prima donnas in the booth. I get it. Third down. Cook shovel pass. Gerald Holmes just keeps on taking the play clock down as deep as possible. The handoff to Holmes. Scott. First down. He takes the handoff. He uses the stiff arm, and he walks into the...
Really have a trust and conviction with them.
In the final four teams, as Koa Farmer is set to return from about 2 yards deep, actually take a knee. Saquon Barkley, flag down.
Holding offense, number 60.
Because of his, just his strength and his size. And who wins? Who strikes first? Who's in the backfield first? And we see this all the time on tape. Three. Not safeties, not corners, linebackers. Because that D-line keeps them clean.
Hackenberg will run, get what he can. Hackenberg avoids Shalik Calhoun. Bullets one to the sideline. Here comes the blitz. Hackenberg has the ball batted up in the air. Malik McDowell on the carom. And it's a defensive score.
Because it'll all be settled next weekend. But this group is playing at a different level as all their pieces are now back together defensively. They're no fun to match up with.
It is the undefeated Hawkeyes, and the Hawkeyes could say the same, as the winner of that game next week in the Big Ten championship game has a way to get to the college football playoff, and this is going to be another takeaway. Is that Jack Allen lining up in the backfield? Jack Allen, the senior center, lines up as the ball carrier. Are you kidding me? Touchdown!
Is that showing an opponent up? Nope. That's a couple seniors. Guys that hit big. Awesome.
Nick Scott unable to return. 50. Trace McSorley takes over at quarterback for Penn State. Swings one to Godwin. And Godwin's out of bounds. Blitz coming. And McSorley. A strike to Geno Lewis.
A couple weeks of watching and studying and talking. I think it may indeed be his final game in the regular season. Isn't it?
For Barkley. McSorley. That's a strong throw outside the numbers to Godwin.
I mean, you could really argue that his stock may be not
actually 16 touchdowns with 2 today, as he hands with McSorley giving to Barkley, and Barkley
better than it was a year ago, and the trust that's being built between them. But lots of that productivity as well.
McSorley down the sideline, but McSorley on third down and long. Hamilton makes the catch, well short of the first down lead. On fourth down. McSorley, strong throw to the sideline.
Saturday, and a whole lot closer than he was today, as I think he still battled through that sore shoulder.
Flag down on the far side of the field.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5 minutes.
Finding any fears in this building or in that huddle of whether he'd be able to physically do it.
London's breaking tackles.
Is really what defines the difference makers at that position at that level. And he's showing that he can do it. Opportunity and senior day to get these chances. Remember him forever.
And the same could be said of Philip Michael Williams, also a senior, getting a chance to. O'Connor to throw. And that
never been done in this conference.
There goes Philip Michael Williams again as Vento gets back. Philip Michael Williams brought down well shy of the first. Well, Penn State gets a break. And they'll run it here with Saquon Barkley. Uses the stiff arm. In a different narrative for Iowa as Barkley gets across the 40.
Game, they win. Iowa and Michigan State both play their A game. The Spartans are going to be in the college football playoff. Michigan State plays their
Spartan Stadium. And you can hear the crowd react in the background. They love seeing a smile on their head coach's face. As Deshaun Hamilton with one last reception next week. For the third time in the 5 years that the Big Ten championship game has been in existence,